What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be doing the PCV valve on the C63. So just so you guys know, this whole process is going to be multi-video because you also have to take off the intake manifold when you're doing the PCV valve. And since I'm taking off the intake manifold, I want to go ahead and take apart the manifold and see if there's any corrosion, because that is very common on these cars. Now, the reason I am doing the PCV valve is because it's common to go bad, and two, I'm having a weird shaky idle on my car. Now, it's not bad enough to where it's causing the check engine light to go off. So if you guys do want to see the process of me taking apart the intake manifold, make sure you do stay tuned because that will be going up after this video. And then finally, when I got everything back together, I'm going to go ahead and throw a catch can on the car. And as you guys can see right here, I got the PCV valve, and I also got the intake manifold gaskets right there, and I got the intake manifold bolts. You can order these three things off of FCP Euro. I'll put a link down in the description below. And I also have a couple other things in here, like the catch can and some fittings that I'm going to need to put that on the car, but we don't need that right now. So on the M156 engine, the PCV valve is located in the back over here. It connects to the intake manifold and kind of goes underneath of it, so that's the main reason why you got to take off the intake manifold, because there's not much room back there for you to get it off. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off these intakes. I'm going to take off that Y tube, and we're going to also have to disconnect the battery, because we do have to disconnect the fuel line over there, because I am going to be leaving the car apart for a few days because I am waiting for parts to arrive. So just in case I don't have any fuel leaking. Now that I got all the intake stuff off, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery so the fuel system doesn't prime. And I'm going to also place a rag there to catch any fuel that will come out. So now that the fuel rail is out of the way, we can go ahead and disconnect all of these harnesses that are in the front of the manifold. So when you are disconnecting this little vacuum line, make sure you don't disconnect it from here because this is attached to the manifold. So I went ahead and I disconnected it from here. The next thing I'm going to do is take the T30 bit out of the PCV valve that goes into the manifold. on the bottom side, there's a, on this sensor, there's the clip. Just like that comes out.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it should be free to go now.
You got it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So now that we got the intake manifold off, you can kind of see the PCV valve a little bit easier. This is what I was talking about, where it connects right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the new PCV valve on there. If you guys do not want to take apart your intake manifold, you're good just to throw the intake manifold back on. Keep in mind that you do need to replace these gaskets here. But while you do have it off, it is a good idea to vacuum out all these dirt and debris before you do put that back on. Just got the new PCV valve on there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plug these holes since the car will be sitting for a couple days. If you guys did enjoy this video and you do want to see me take apart that intake manifold, make sure you do stay tuned. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that post notification bell so you never miss our future videos. That will do it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.